Hello and welcome back to the channel with me, Dr. Vivian Atud. Today I am talking about setting personal or business goals or goals in any area of your life that stick. Setting goals that stick. Have you ever wondered how some people are so efficient, how some people do so better than others, and many others are struggling? I mean, Today I am going to be sharing with you 5 tips that can help you set goals that will transform your life. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stick around till the end, and I'm going to be sharing with you more resources that can help you take your goal setting to the next level. And remember, I always say the watchword on my channel is practice. It's not how much of videos you watch, it's not how much of tips or strategies that you learn, it's how much of practice. And by the end of today's video and in the description, I will be sharing with you lots of tips that can transform your goal setting, transform your life for the better. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, you've got to dream. You've got to dream. Everything in life begins with a dream. I mean, this question, the Lord said in the book of Jeremiah, Jeremiah chapter 11, if you look at verse 1 and 2 in the good book, I always want to go back there. And it was said, "What seest thou? What do you see?" And the prophet was responding, "I see an almond tree, I see this." And the Lord said, "I am going to hasten to fulfill what you have seen." The human race is where we are today because someone dared to dream. We are that race that have sent men and women to the moon. We have sent people to space. We have developed and moved, transplanted organs, hearts, and other organs from one human being to another. We have developed all kinds of technology. Talk about artificial intelligence. Talk about medical science, finance, and in all areas, we have proven that this race is unstoppable. And all this is made possible by the power of our dreams. Elon Musk dreamt that it's going to be sometime in the future we are going to see electric vehicles becoming like the new normal, and Tesla was born, and so is it with many other companies globally that only started with a dream. And I hope this is, if you have not been dreaming, the question is, what is your dream? What do you see for yourself? What do you see for your family? What do you see for your business? What do you see in different areas of your life? If you have not been dreaming, or if your dream is not been big enough, I think go and dream again. It starts with a dream. It starts with what you see. It starts with you imagining the impossible and making it possible. Let's go to tip number 2. Write down the dream. In Habakkuk, the Bible says in chapter 2 and in verse 2, it says, write down the vision, write it down and make it plain. Write it down, because your dream cannot just be in your head. In business, we talk about a business plan. What is it you want to achieve? Let it not just be some dream by your head, and the next day you don't even remember what you dream. Write it down, make it plain. When you put pen to paper and write what you want to achieve, you are going to start focusing on it. You're going to start asking questions. How could this be possible? What do I need? What is the strategy? What resources do I need? What doors do I need to knock to make this dream become a reality? What partners do I need to bring on board? Everything becomes to come together when you write down, when you journal, when you wake up and see your dreams on paper. Tip number 3. Make your goals SMART. Make your goals SMART. And SMART is an acronym that has been used for a very long time now, and simply telling us that whatever we want to write, you've got to be specific. Don't just say, I want to write a book. I want to write a book on this subject. This is exactly. Don't you say, I want to be rich. I want to earn this amount of money at this particular time. So you want to be specific. You want your goals to be measurable. You want your goals to be time bound. You want to achieve this within this specific time. You want to be realistic. Sometimes we say start from the basics. You want to grow a business or grow a YouTube channel, and you say, oh, I want to get 1 million subscribers. Start by smaller goals. Be realistic. And put goals that you are able to achieve. And I dare you to say, have an evaluation plan, whether it's monthly, whether it's weekly, and be accountable for your SMART goals to see how far am I getting closer or far away from where I want to be. And that will put you on the path of success. So that was tip number 3. And let me just remind you, if you are new to the channel, this is Common Sense with Dr. Vivian Atud, and we look at various subjects from a common sense perspective. If you are first-time viewers, please like our channel, subscribe to our channel, share our content, and when you subscribe, please enable notifications so that when we create more content like this, you would be number one to know. And so, like I said, let's get into tip number 4 on writing goals that stick, setting goals that stick. So what is my tip number 4? Number 4 is create habits. We are all a combination of habits. What do you do? What do you do when you wake up? What time do you wake up? What do you do? A clear habit. Any successful individual in life, in any area, will tell you they do certain things very systematically. It's no rocket science. Wake up at similar time. I wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. every day. My body is tuned like that. That is not a recommendation. But what I am saying is that have a set time to wake up. Wake up same time every day. Have a to-do list. Wake up excited. Have a plan for exercise. Have a plan to eat healthy. Have a plan to start your day maybe with meditation, getting your mind into that action mindset, looking at your to-do list. Have a plan to be able to habits of being accountable for. Review your day at the end of every day, or review your week. Just have a plan to check how far just develop this healthy habit. Anybody today, any measure of success, it's a combination of habits, because your habits will translate to your outcomes. If you spend your time watching your best movies, or watching your best YouTube channels, or browsing your Facebook for your most favorite celebrities, and instead of doing the things that will actually move you closer to your goals, what happens is that that's what you get. Your goals remain unrealized. So have healthy habits. Do the things that would take you closer to your goals. And finally, apply what we call the 80-20 rule, because guess what? Science research has taught us that only 80%, only 20% of our efforts actually yield 80% of our results. It's been proven in real estate, it's been proven in research, it's been proven in different areas. So if you spend 20% of your most productive time doing the things that matter most to you, you're going to get 80% return. You can spend the rest of your time doing the things that don't add value. But as long as you spend a minimum of 20% of your time on your most productive things, guess what? You will become a very productive person. And what happens? You just scale. So what happens? You just duplicate doing that. And before you know it, you are spending quite a significant percent of your time doing the significant things that will help you push your agenda forward. So like I said, these 5 tips will skyrocket your productivity. They will help you to realize your personal goals, so that you don't turn around around in cycles. Life is about moving forward. It's about challenging yourself to say, I cannot continue to do the same thing. And I hope if this has been helpful to you, why not go out there and begin to evaluate? Do I have dreams? Do I have goals? Have I set my goals? Have I written them down? Are my goals smart enough? Do I have an action plan? How are my habits? How can I be able to change my habits so that I move forward to the next level where I want to be in any area of my life? Don't just say I want to write a book. Don't just say I want to start a business online. Don't just say I want to do this, I want to do that. Be able to write it down, be clear on what you want to do, be able to develop the habits that can actually help you realize that goal, and be accountable to yourself. If this has been useful to you, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe, continue to share the content. And like I said, check the links in the description. I've written books that can help you move your productivity to the next level. Books that can help you. One of my books titled From Purpose to Practice, From Purpose to Practice, actually brings out practical steps. And if you check the link in the description, you will be able to see more on that book, and it can help you to skyrocket your productivity. It can help you to take your goal setting and your action to the next level. Thank you for joining me again on the channel. Until next time, be good.